Well, 6,400 andesite per hour and extra clay and gold nonetheless. You see, the problem with most andesite farms is a trade-off. Either pumping in lava for good rates or sacrificing efficiency. The game changes today. This is the new industrial standard. A server-compatible andesite farm that hits rates of 6,400 per hour, no external lava required. So, let's get into the engineering. With these simple 512 steps, I'm kidding, it's only a few steps, we simply just this. Well, I'll show you what this does. I'll just, cobblestone on there, and I believe it's this button. Yes, we run the cobblestone through here, and it gets crushed into gravel. Simpleton gravel. Oh my goodness. And then we just run it through here. We crush the gravel even more, and it turns into sand. Easy peasy, nothing crazy. And if there's any flint, it just gets thrown away. If there's any clay, it gets thrown away or put away. It's haunted. And then we take the now soul sand that was haunted from the sand and wash it. Ah, yes, it turns into lovely nether quartz. And it also turns into gold nuggets every once in a while. Oh, there it goes. Oh, I picked up a mechanical crafter, but as you can see, we got cobblestone and quartz that just goes right into there. It gets shoved into here, mixes with cobblestone, and turns into andesite. Nothing insane. There's our andesite. Oh, lovely andesite. It crafts into diorite, turns into andesite. How much do I have in here? Okay, that makes more sense. That's a butt ton of andesite. But that's all. We just take cobblestone, crush it twice, hunt the sand that comes out, do whatever you want with the flint and clay, wash the soul sand, take away the gold nuggets, put them wherever you want, and use the quartz and cobblestone to make and a diorite to be shoved into the basin to be turned into the andesite. Now that's a little bit easier said than done. If you're liking the video so far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more of this stuff if you want to see more, or if you want to see certain farms in the future. Don't be afraid to ask. If you're not ready for headaches, avert your eyes. But if you're ready for headaches, welcome to this monstrosity called the Andesite farm that fits in a server rack. I'm going to show you how it works. We have the cobblestone generators back here. They feed, all that cobble feeds into the hoppers and goes into both of these basins back here, just to hold cobblestone. The cobblestone gets taken out of those basins and dumped into this brass funnel right here, which goes directly into the crushing wheels. And I have this filter on here so we could shove multiple things other than just cobblestone through there as well, which might help. So the cobblestone gets crushed into gravel, the gravel drops down into here, then it gets picked back up and shoved back through here and turns into sand. And the sand gets shoved onto this belt and goes onto here. All the clay and flint from this process ends up in one of these two places. You could have the flint as an output if you'd like, but let's go to the lava right now. And the clay gets output right here. Now the sand that gets put right here, gets put right here, then don't mind the monstrosity, this might be a fix for later. It gets haunted first. It gets haunted. And then when that sand turns into soul sand, it gets shoved back onto this belt right here and it gets haunted. Or no, it gets washed. The haunting happens over here. The washing happens right here. I don't know, because it's weird, but it works. That might be an issue later, depending on mod packs and Valkyrian skies and other various versions. That's a doozy. But other than that, all this wonderful soul sand gets washed and turns into gold nuggets, which gets shoved right here, and the quartz gets shoved onto this depot. And then it gets taken from this depot and shoved into this mechanical crafter right here. Easy peasy. The cobblestone from these basins also gets shoved into this mechanical crafter and it makes diorite, and then the cobblestone gets shoved into here as well, and it just makes andesite. And then the andesite gets taken out and shoved over here. It's It's easy once you explain it 500 times. But what do the numbers really look like? Okay, we know the output, but how do you get that? What do you sacrifice? Well, this is a Server X standard andesite farm. It uses 11,776 stress units per one of these units. Right here, that's the 2 wide. The size, it comes in a 9x2x4 package. Woohoo. Volume is 72. The total output is 6,486 hourly. It's going to be slower than that at first, but as it runs, it'll reach this, and it might even go past this. I haven't run it for that long, but it kept on getting more efficient the longer I kept running it. The efficiency ratings, if you're really interested, the Sure is 90, the Per is 55%, the Tur is 49.5. If you want to see how those work, you could hop into the Discord server where the schematic will also be. And I would be happy to explain to you how the weird number math works. It's just an efficiency rating. Okay. It's okay. Well, I can't exactly say this is starter friendly. But hey, if you're already rich and you're just looking to maximize profits at the expense of, other things, go ahead. This is perfect for you. I designed this beast in Create 6.0 and higher so the mechanical arms behave. But if you're in older versions, they might not. It can be capable of working in older versions. It's possible, but probably with some adjustments. So after all that weird number math, how do we build it? I want to build this. You want to build this. Okay, we're going to do this layer by layer because this is a weird machine. Yes, the materials checklist. What would you need? Okay, we start off with 1 encased fan, 3 framed glass or blocks of your choice. They don't burn. No burning. 6 gearboxes, vertical or regular, it doesn't matter. 4 hoppers, 2 list filters, 4 mechanical arms, 4 mechanical crafters, 2 mechanical drills, 1 mechanical mixer, 1 shaft, 1 or 2 smart chutes, depending, and 1 soul campfire. I feel like there's more. Oh, and 4 basins, 5 brass funnels, 2 cobblestones, 7 cogwheels, 2 crushing wheels, 4 depots, 8 chain encased drives. Got all that? Okay, here's what we're going to start with. We're going to start by putting a cog right here in a framed glass. And then those 2 right there. This right here. This basin right here. Oh my goodness. Rain. 1, 2. I feel like I messed up. I didn't mess up somewhere. I got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 long. Perfect. We win. Okay, now we just do basin. And then we do mechanical crafter. And then we do the basin. And then the basin. And then the hopper. I could have done that. I'm going to redo that. Hold on. Hopper. Yeah. And then now for the next layer, we're going to do funnel right here. We're going to put smart chute down like this right here. Then we're going to put a depot right here. Then a funnel pointing downwards. And then we're going to do a fan pointing this way. And then a gearbox and a drill. Gearbox and a drill. And what else are we going to do? We're going to leave that empty. We're going to put 2 mechanical crafters right here. We're going to leave that empty. We can put a smart chute right there if you'd like, but we're going to leave it empty. And then we're going to put a cog right here. Don't forget, soul campfire. Ha! Now that we can safely contain these beasts, we're going to put a couple whatevers right there. We're going to put lava under this smart chute and water under that depot. This is where we're going to start feeling funny. We're going to do this next layer. We're going to do that right there and that right there with these chain encased drives. We're going to grab a gearbox that I forgot about and shove it right there. Chain encased drive. And while we're at it, shove it right there as well. And then another chain encased drive based like that. It's going to be woo. Cog. Mixer. Cog. Crushing wheel. And we might as well cog facing, or chain encased drive this way. And funnel arrow facing in. Woo! Block of your choice. Easy peasy. Don't forget to install cobblestone right here. Preemptively. if you want this to work right off the rip. Now for the last bits. Gearbox. 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 Depot. Funnel pointing in. And a cog right here. Let's get to the mechanical arms. This mechanical arm is interesting. We deposit into this funnel first, then this funnel second, and this funnel third, and then this depot last. Specifically in that order. Yep, it's always something. I forgot to extract from here. We place it here, and we do prefer first target. This one's also going to be funny in the fact that it's going to extract from these two depots, deposit into that funnel, deposit into this funnel, and extract from this basin and deposit into this funnel right here, and then place it. Woo! This mechanical arm is going to be in charge of everything cobblestone. It's going to extract from the cobblestone basins, deposit into here, deposit into those two specific corners of the mechanical crafters, and deposit into here. That one funnel going into the crushing wheels. Okay, one more fun little mechanical arm. It's going to deposit into those two mechanical crafters, extracting from this depot. Oh. Okay, and for the list filters for the first one, we're going to put sand, clay, flint, soul sand, nether quartz, and a gold nugget in there. Set it to deny and shove it in this funnel going into the crushing wheels. Grab another list filter, allow nuggets of gold, clay, and andesite. And that's all you get. Output funnel. Flint in the smart chute above the lava. Sand in the funnel going into this depot. Soul sand into this depot. Andesite goes into this basin. And then quartz onto that funnel right there. Grab yourself a wrench, rotate these mechanical crafters around so it goes directly into the basin. After you've got everything installed, make sure to double check that there's nothing going on, no funny business allowed kind of ordeal. And then full send, and it should start munching. Aha, whoops. There we go. There's one going, and there's two going. I knew I forgot something. It's always something, isn't it? There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. Make sure to extract from this basin. Ah, there we go. Now we're shooting off andesite like mad. If this is rotating in the wrong direction for some strange reason, you could always put two chain case drives right there, and then a gearbox right here that's not vertical, and then a vertical gearbox right here. And then it should be rotating, yep, in the other direction. But this was rotating in the correct direction in the first place, so I'm just gonna fix my mess that I've caused. Now, schematic time. Pop, place, build it however you please. This will be the belt. It will rotate clockwise, or it should. Place in trapdoors where required, or whatever blocks you need to make sure you don't burn everything or flood everything and, destroy everything in the vicinity. Of course. I feel like that's everything done. That's if you keep it here. That should be good. Now, I did rotate it, so it is probably going to be a butthead. So we're just going to preemptively... Yeah. If you haven't rotated differently from the way it was built over there, it's probably going to need this whole get up. And yes, it is server rack compatible. I designed it that way, of course. So, we give it full send, and it plays nice with the other farms. It doesn't go too overboard, I don't think. It does send out andesite at a very consistent rate, for sure. And if you really wanted to, you could drop this whole thing onto a train. Just make sure the crushing wheels are removed before you start moving it, because it is, yeah, weird. Now that that's dropped in, we just do good old... Always make sure to detach whatever you're attaching to a train whatnot, like a crane, before you start going full throttle. Now this should work a little bit better. And we're carrying our farm with us. Oh my goodness, we could pick it up and drop it off in another factory if we so wanted to. Yeehaw! Perfect. I do believe that is all I have for now. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment down for more if you want to see more farms of the sorts. Slightly more advanced things other than raw resources, what I'm kind of looking into. I'd be excited to try anything new. This is quite fun, actually. Look at these results real quick. This has been going for a little minute. I think it's time for me to clock out. Peace!